Hello everyone. So welcome to the Motorsports news. And if you're looking for more of them, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the Motorsports channel of Fervent across Instagram and YouTube. Now let's get back to the news. This weekend all the action is in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The Formula 2 action is there of course with Formula 1, but talking about Formula 2 season, it's a race that's going to be determining a lot of equations going forward. I mean, if you look at Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, it's a new circuit. I mean, it has not been there for a lot of time, and there are people who are actually trying to get the feel of it. So yesterday there was the free practice session for Formula 2, and Drogovic, he got one of the best timings, of course, overcoming the timing of another Swiss driver, which is Ralph Boschung. Now, if you look at Drogovic and Boschung, they have done pretty well in the practice session, but that does not mean that they would be doing amazingly well when it comes to the qualifying and the final race, because the track is always, as I mentioned, in Saudi Arabia, it's something where the factors of temperature, the heat, and as well as how you determine on the tires, like in any other race, matters. The rookie driver Cem, who's from Turkey, had a great stop. I mean, in terms of a lot of time being wasted for him. Not to forget that the race is also coming up in a time when the Formula 2 season is just about to pick up, and it's going to get a lot of judgments and understanding from the way that the Formula 2 season would go ahead. It's still early times in Formula 2. I mean, a lot of things can happen and a lot of changes will come in. But if you're looking at this race specifically, I think it's the time when the teams can actually build up on the strategies and go ahead, because the season is now really coming up and it's just heating up. And this is where I think all the eyes will be on action, because if you're looking at the context of drivers championship, the constructors championship, I think the race points from now on will really start to matter. And when we talk about race points, I think it was pretty disappointing for Prema Racing the way that they lost points. I mean, they had great achievements in the qualifying and they were really hopeful of getting a great finish, especially talking about the Indian driver Jehan Daruwala, who is also considered to be a star. Well, he did really disappoint when it came to the final race, but of course, it's a part of the entire process. I mean, it's not like everything will happen according to your plan. Sometimes the car tires get locked up. Sometimes you have issues with the engine, or you do not get enough pace. So, but this is where the ideation of exactly how you move ahead really comes in. So therefore, I think if you are a really motorsport lover, the race in Saudi Arabia that's going to go ahead will be a real exciting one, because you can get an understanding of how the teams are really building up and whether they can adapt to the changes. And definitely, I think we have a lot to talk about once the qualifying session is over, because that will give you the real idea of how the cars can come up in the positions of podium. Though, although there have been differences before, like as I mentioned, like Prema Racing, they got two great qualifying positions but could not finish in podium. Anyways, till then we have to just watch out for the final race in Saudi Arabia, and that's going to be pretty exciting. So do not miss out on those. I will be back with more updates on that.